welcome to my channel. Welcome to an unboxing. I know it's taken its sweet time to get here. It's Black Needle Society. This is the garden stitching box. I may have the name wrong. It'll be inside anyway. If you're not already subscribed to my new channel, please consider subscribing. Drop me a like, comment, let me know if there's anything in particular that you like in this box. It will be going on sale in the vault. Now, let me think. They normally go on sale at the beginning of the month. So that could mean that both the Stars Hollow box and the garden box are in the vault from the 1st of May. So go and check that out. Use the code PIPA5 and you'll get 5% off your order, or any of the other reps if you like. All right, let's get into it. Okay, there's fluff. There's always fluff. This stuff. Good for compost and gardens and everything else. Okay, garden life stitching. I knew there was something I was missing out. And the spoilers, if you've been on Instagram and you follow the Black Needle Society, excuse me. Ooh, tear duct even. These have been all over Instagram and I've been trying so hard not to watch because Chloe, Lord help me, keeps on putting up the spoilers and it's like, I haven't got my box yet, please stop. It's all good. Okay, now there is an extra present in here from the girls. I don't know which bit of it will be it, other than it won't be listed on here. Okay, so in this, we've got this gorgeous picture of a beautiful wildflower garden, which I would love to create actually in my garden. I put a whole load of seeds into my cart the other day to be able to buy to just scatter down under my windows. And that would be so cool just to have random stuff popping up. Whether or not I can get that, or it's even the right time of year, it may not be because it's coming into winter. We are April. I'm trying to think what month we're in. We're in April, so May is the dormant time, and I don't know that it's the right time to actually scatter seed. So I may have a bit of time up my sleeve. However, it may be the right time to plant bulbs. So I've got to get my act together. It's like, I want bulbs, but you know, when you see the flowers and you get reminded to get them, it's the wrong time of year to be planting them. So, yes. Okay, there's a biggie. Let's see. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Oh gosh. This is cool. Okay. It's a plant pot. No, it's not. It's a mug. And it says, who let the frogs out? That's so cool. And oh my God. Look at the little decal on there. So you've got your toadstools, your flowers, and there's a frog. That's gorgeous. And look, it's a good, solid, weighty mug too. I love a good, solid mug. And I like the tapered. I really like the huggable mugs that are all kinds of curvy. But this is all kinds of cool. So, Who Let the Frogs Out planter mug. So if you want to put a plant in here, do. Artwork is by Eagle Ink. While the frog is a fine garden friend, they are so cool. Let me tell you stories about those. We'd prefer that they not be let out while stitching. Use this mug for sipping a warm beverage or for planting this spring. If you're going to plant this, use water and drill a hole if you need drainage, or else put bits in the bottom to give a bit of drainage. Don't put a hole in your mug. That's a really good mug. Frogs. Yes, when I was a teenager, I asked my dad if we could put a pond out in the backyard. And we had this garden that it was flat for a bit, and then there was a little slope that as a young child I used to be able to do rollies down, you know, lie on your side and roll down this little 3-foot hill. It was kind of like having a slide in my backyard. And then it went down and there was veggie patches. Well, at the bottom of this hill, in between the washing lines, was actually a series of 5 steps or something. So I asked if I could put a little pond in there. So we bought this pond, size of a clamshell kind of pen pit thing that the kids have these days. It was a pre-formed pond shell. So I dug it out, got Dad's help, put the sand down, leveled it all off and put the pond in and put some pondweed and everything else. And then we used to go picking bilberries or blueberries, wild blueberries up in the Wicklow Mountains. And while I was up there, I think on occasions I would get frog spawn. So I would actually bring the frog spawn back and put it into the pond. Well, I think it was 3 years later, Dad comes into me going, the frogs are breeding themselves, because there was suddenly frog spawn that we hadn't collected was in the pond, and he was chasing them around the garden while he was cutting the grass. And it was just like, yay! I don't know. I think the family who bought the house from us, because we sold the house when I was about 16, the family who bought the house from us filled in the pond, to my devastation. But the frogs would have kept going, because frogs just do. Anyway, okay, now I think, yes, this is the gift. I'll open that at the end, although I am dying to see it because there's a note and everything. Okay, this will be a needle minder. Remember, these aren't heat sealed because that would be extra work for the girls or guys or whoever's packing, the packers, the elves in the garden. So you just need to pop it open with your zip tie. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. This is stunning. It's ye oldie worldy, like a seed bag. Now, it's probably not going to zoom in on there, but it says seeds, but it also says Stitcher's seeds, 10 cents. The Black Needle Society Silk Rose. Okay, now if there's a pattern of a rose in here, oh gosh, wow. So the oh my goodness, no needle minder. It's the very first thing, excuse me. Designed by Black Needle Society, we were inspired by the vintage seed packets to create this month's needle minder, but Stitcher's seeds don't grow any ordinary flower. They sprout silk flowers. So is that a spoiler for us saying that there's going to be silk in our floss envelope? Spoilers. I don't know if there's a floss envelope in here. I'm just guessing. Okay, scissors. I need more scissors. The joys of not having access to my stash. These are so cute. Look at the little, they're so dinky. They're like the little Bowen, I think it's Bowen, really expensive, like sharp, but big handles. These are called Flower Power Scissors, Bloomin' Cute Miniatures. This is from kelmscottdesign.com. So the Flower Power Scissors, Kelmscott Designs, we suppose you could use these for your garden clippings, but we recommend you use them to snip thread while stitching. I have, it's actually a gorgeous bush down off the end of the driveway where I live here, and it's a really fragrant scent, leaf and flower, and I need to trim it, and I've been saying I need shears. Yes, this would not work as being able to cut this thing, but I can dream. All right. Specialty floss. Is it silk? Is it silk? And if it's silk, whose silk would it be? It's not silk, is it? Okay. Oh, it's forbidden fiber. Okay. Well, that's a bonus, because forbidden fiber does gorgeous dyes. Okay. Forbidden fiber. This one is called The Secret Garden. It is cotton. It's not silk. Dang nabbit. Okay. Look at the colors in this. It's like a pansy. It's like the purple and the red and the yellow and the creamy kind of color. That's gorgeous. So The Secret Garden, if you know your Secret Garden book, I can't think of her name. Anyway, The Secret Garden is a gorgeous story. Forbidden Fiber Co. That's one. Which wildflowers did you receive? Each stitcher received a skein of Secret Garden and 2 random skeins of Wildflower. The Wildflower cards are meant to complement Secret Garden, but they are not the same 2 skeins from box to box. Okay, so I've got wildflower purple, which is variegated into a pinky purple and a bluey purple, because Forbidden Fiber is just awesome. I think it's Leanne, but I could be wrong. And then this wildflower in pink. So I have pink and purple. Pink and purple. Now these are 6 yards each. They are color fast and light fast, so hopefully they're not going to fade. But isn't that gorgeous? I'm trying to think what kind of flowers. Ooh, sweet pea. Yeah. And then with the pansies, or even clematis has the purple stuff. Okay, fluff, move. Okay, now I have seen this, and these are all kinds of cute. It's a snail. There is a thing about snails and the Black Needle Society, but this snail is a very special little snail. Let me show you, demonstrate even. This snail can do two things. He can babysit your tea bag string, which, okay, let's pretend this is a tea bag string. You put your string around here, and he minds your tea bag while it's steeping for 3 minutes. Don't do it longer than 3 minutes. I know they say 3 to 5 minutes. Anyway, all kinds of cool. Or you can stick it on your floss minder, or just, you know, put it anywhere you would like to put your random little snail. Back when I started drinking tea, my ex and I found all these silicone shaped tea bag holders, and we got weird things. Like there was one that was just a boring spoon that you lay it down in, but there was snails and there was other figurines. They're all kinds of cute. They really are. So it's only a little cutie kind of added extra, but you know, it's the thought that counts as well. And snails, as I say, have a meaning with the Black Needle Society. So we couldn't resist sending this helpful little garden friend when we found him. Hang him over the edge of the teacup and slide your tea bag label underneath so he doesn't spoil your garden side beverage. And they're really, really handy to dangle the tea bags off, to stop them just getting in the way or sliding in or anything else, because that happens. Okay, here's a very strange little mock suede bag. I have no idea what this is. I still have no idea what this is. Oh my God, there's multiple things in here. Ooh, hang on. Okay, this I have not seen spoiled. So there's a bag, and that is empty. We have a suction and a hook. And we have cards. And no way. We have stained glass, and it's by A. Winburn Art, Stained Glass Fine Art. Okay, and she is A. Winburn Art on Instagram. She's also got larger projects, and there's a congratulations. Oh my goodness, so this is a limited edition too. This is Bloom. It's part of a limited edition signed and numbered series made just for the subscribers. So this is number 165 of 510. I like to keep records of where and with whom these are with, so please email me with your name, location, and which one you received. She will not share this information, and this is Angie who's designed this. So, with suction cups, you lick them or wet them, whichever way you want to lick them or wet them. You apply it to a clean window or a mirror by pressing firmly into the center. On occasion, check the suction cup to ensure it's secure. Otherwise, your item will clunk onto the ground. Water or cleaning solution may damage your art. So this is what we've got. Sticky taped with Scotch tape, so it's not going to stick ridiculously strong, which some sticky tapes do, and you can't get them off for love nor money. So Scotch tape is good in that respect. And oh wow, looky, oh wow, Oh, look at that. Now, the sun at my home peels in the window I sit next to, and it also peels in the front window, which the cats absolutely love. And I'm going to hang that in one of those windows for it to shine and just be stunning. I have actually done, this is not LED light, this is oh gosh, brain fart. There's a particular name for this kind of LED light. It's not a LED light because it's not, well, it is a lead solder, but it's not LED light. It's oh gosh, brain. Anyway, it's a tinning kind of thing, and it's shreds your fingers for a start. When I was doing a course in this, my fingers were just covered in plasters because it was easier to do that preemptively than cut myself on pushing down the copper before leading it. And yeah, this, wow. Okay, I'll stop gushing and talk to you. This is the Bloom Glass Ornament by Angie Winburn. She's a stained glass artist and handcrafted each of these blooms individually for our March stitchers. That's a lot of blooms. Good on you, Angie. Hang yours from a window to catch the light and enjoy the full effect, and each bloom is unique. Now, when they say that each bloom is unique, without having spoilers or anything and without having looked at anyone else, she's even signed the thing. She's even etched very lightly into the brown glass there. Each of these, you know, will be a different color depending on which flower that you've got. So while the shape might be the same, each of the actual colors that you get will be different. That's awesome. So awesome. I mean, I love making stuff like this, and it's been a long time since I have done this. But it's a lot of fun. And it's fiddly because these are actually quite small pieces. But you need a glass grinder to grind off all those nasty rough edges, and it's messy and it's wet, and this is, wow, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much. So that's that one, and it's number 165, and it comes in that lovely pouch. Now, we have Hydrangea by Fire on a Whim. Fiber on a Whim, even, not Fire on a Whim. Fabric, Hydrangea cross-stitch fabric, dyed by Fiber on a Whim, which is overlocked as well. It's a fat eighth. Fabric has been chosen with enthusiasm by Laura, our resident purple lover, of course. And we think it's absolutely stunning and perfect for some springtime stitching. And hang on, let me show you this, because the mottle is gorgeous. Look at that dark mottle coming through. And I know you're getting, there you go. That's gorgeous. And depending on which way around you do it, you could pick the particular orientation to make it look even more flower-like or whatever. And you can position your perfect piece on your stunning fabric. So it's a 32 count Lugana, which I love. It's my sweet spot being 32. I can just about see it. I'm getting new glasses once I organize that bill. I can see it with bare eyes or with my glasses, and I can also see it with the magnifying light, even better. So, fabric by Fiber on a Whim. Yes, chosen by Laura. Now, project stickers. Title designer stitched by date and notes, or title designer stitched by and date. But looky, now you can see the edges. So this is a round sticker, and it's going to chop off your bees if you don't like bees. And then you've got your butterfly, and you've got little bits of butterflies. This is cute. Really nice. So that's, I don't know, lasered or cricketed, but it's been cut so that there's a tiny, tiny gap. And then you've got all these pretty edges that you could even reuse. If you're into scrapbooking, you'll know you don't waste the edges either in a lot of cases, because you could use that center strip to go down the side of your page and stuff. So there's this. This is project stickers. Avalon Rose Design. Just as entomologists label and document their collections, you can do the same. Use these project stickers to keep track of your project's details. Really cool to market back of the frame, wherever you want to put those, or even on your project bag if you wanted to. Okay, I think this. Ooh, no way. Oh, if you look the right way, you can see that the whole world is a garden. There she is, Frances Hodgson Burnett, The Secret Garden. She was the one I was saying. Brain fart, couldn't think of her. But this says plant me, so it's got some seeds in it. Very naughty, coming into Tasmania. I know. Diversity and all that kind of wildy flower, people would have a blue fit. Let's see what's on it. It's artwork by Hey Atlas Creative, and they're very pretty flowers. But detach the seeded paper flower from this bookmark and plant it where you'd like to visit your own secret garden. It actually doesn't say what seeds are in this. So I don't know if these seeds are what it is, and there's all kinds of biodiversity issues, which is kind of good, but kind of, you know, boring. My sister once sent me, ooh, there's something else. My sister once sent me a card, birthday card or something, years and years ago, and it got held up and fumigated to kill whatever seeds were in it, because I could identify that there were seeds in it. Okay, we've got a little needle threader. Now, you don't need to see the little needle thready bit. Good golly, it's like it's invisible. So I'm going to hold it there because that's cute. All right, needle threader. There's all kinds of practical stuff in this. Curated by the Black Needle Society. Tame those skeins with this handy and adorable threader. You know, there's memes out there of Gollum looking cross-eyed, trying to thread the needle. Yeah, that's where we go to when you kind of get over 40, 50, whatever. Yes, it's not fun. Sometimes I should use one of these and stitch and thread an awful lot quicker. This is cool. So we've got a scissors, we've got floss, we've got tea bag holder, all the practical. Oh my goodness. Now, is there anything else? I think that's it. The rest is just paper for composting. My dog will have a field day. This is gorgeous. No way. This is garden box while I'm ogling it. Look! Now, I wish I could get the box to actually put all these in, but is there like 4 different patterns that fit into the box? The fabric that you need is an Alcott 32 count by Needle and Flax. And that design size, general instructions, 2 strands. Little box has been at the back of my mind for ages. Black Needle Society has asked that Jeanette Douglas designed this for it, which is just perfect. But look at this! That is so cool! And the bird, like, what is it? I know we have different birds from you guys in Australia. And then look, there's even a biscornu. I wonder if the girls were talking about this. They were talking about stuff. My blanket's fallen down. They were talking about stuff in the Black Needle Society Stitch on the weekend, and Laura was going to do some kind of instructions on the biscornu. So it's a walnut shadow box. It's made by Cabron Mary Woods just for this piece. There's also an edition of a tower turntable to keep your shadow box sets in. It was called a shadow box stand. It's a drawer-like box that's on a Lazy Susan, giving the ability to turn. Ooh. It will hold 4 boxes and 1 on top, and the local shop may be able to order both single boxes and shadow box stand from Cabron Mary Woods. There are several more designs that use this shadow box, and I hope you'll look for them And if you're interested in a set, 2016 Bird Box and Pumpkin Patch 2018 Journey Box, and a Mermaid 2019 Stitch Box and Christmas Box to be released later this year of 2023 is a European Christmas Box and Shepherd's Box. So there's all the patterns. Oh, there's a ton of instructions in this. This is gorgeous to have, though, as a collective instruction book. But how, oh yeah, I was going to look for the bird. I don't know if it's going to say it on the pattern. The garden box pattern is How Will Your Garden Grow? This pattern includes 4 parts that you can stitch up together and showcase as one piece or display individually. To purchase the box shown in the model picture, contact your LNS. It's from Cabermary Woods. If your LNS does not carry them, Jeanette recommends ordering from the Silver Needle Box, Box 112, $39 if you're in the US, or from Jeanette directly if you're in Canada. I know Canadians have been having issues with getting things shipped to them, so you have an option. Okay, now, is it going to tell me what the bird is? That's B, bird, needle keep. No, it doesn't necessarily tell me what variety of bird it is. It's a Rose's Pincushion Biscornu. Yeah, it's not saying which birdie. And there's a flower row, oh, hang on, a flower row ruler keep. So there's a needle keep, a ruler keep, and you can actually just make them out of like felty stuff and applique stuff onto those. They're using some of the, I think it's Weeks Dye Works or Gentle Arts on there, but there's even felty designs for your creatures. So that's that little felt box, and then there's the actual patterns as well. So it can be completely multi-purpose. You can do the pattern, you can do all sorts. There's the felt biscornu, or you can do the actual stitched biscornu. How cool is that? All right, Prezi time, because you know the girls are fantastic, and you know, anyway, there's a little note. Oh no, were you? Gosh, and I was Katie, oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I have mentioned that when I separated from my ex, that when I left the house, I left with like 6 kits, which I'm going to do a show and tell of the kits that I have on hand, along with some other stuff. And Frogwarts has been a massive retreat for me, to be able to join in internationally, and I take time off in July to do it, and he was refusing to give me cross-stitch supplies, my cross-stitch kits and all of that kind of thing, which is good for my mental health, to be able to stitch rather than sitting and stewing and thoughts getting stupid. Trigger warning, maybe. So I didn't have my Frogwarts piece, and I've done years 1, 2, and 3 all on a single piece, and I had cut it so that it would fit all 7 years. And so I don't have my floss, I don't have my stash collection, I didn't have my fabric for Frogwarts, and it's really hard to know that it's there, and that this man who said he loves me, loved me, is withholding things like that from me, just to be petty. And I have to keep getting over that hurdle, keep getting over it, because it's consistent. I have to just keep deciding, okay, just move on. So I've asked a friend of mine to dye fabric for me so that I have each one as an individual year. She has also given me a sideboard, for want of a better term. It's a shelf unit on top, and it's some cupboard and drawers underneath. And the shelves are pretty bare at the moment. I've got 2 pictures. I went to a market that's closing down, and I got a whole load of pictures and frames, and only 2 of the pictures actually had anything in them, so they went up. All the rest of the frames are actually in the cupboard hiding until I have something to put into them. And I bought a wooden tree that's just a laser cut tree that means something to me, and it meant something to me when I was away that long weekend, when I made the decision that I couldn't go back into the relationship. So that's where I'm going to be putting my frogworts, separate years. They're going to be all on individual banners. One of the good things about that is that I can have all 4 years to be able to stitch on for the challenges. This might seem really stupid, okay? But it's not. Frogworts is competitive as all get out. Let me just say, there's points for every stitch that you put in, or every 25 stitches that you put in. So I'm going to be damn well sure I'm going to earn maximum stitches by stitching to the prompt. I know, it's crazy, but it's, you know, it's frogworts. Yeah, I don't know, do you have to be there to actually know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Anyway, so I was thinking, and I was planning, and I'm kind of going through the prompts that we've got for frogworts coming up, and I'm going, that's year 1, that's year 2, that's year 3, and you know, and I hadn't seen what's in year 4 until, spoilers. Anyway, so I hadn't seen, so I'm writing a shopping list of all of the floss that I needed for each of the years. Now, a lot of it does just mirror on, but there were a few threads that were only in year 1 or only in year 3 or whatever. Lots of purples came into year 3. And because I'm now having to run this household all on my own, I need to, you know, calm my farm and not rush out and spend hundreds of dollars on this floss, because it's expensive, these Gasts and Weeks Dye Works and Classic Color Works and everything else. So I went to the store and I said, I am here, I am on a budget, I am spending $30 on 6 skeins. And my L&S was like, no problem. So I literally just bought the first, I don't know, 3 colors on the thing, and there's still a big list to go. And I was going to be getting this every fortnight. I was going to get another 6 skeins, thereabouts. Some of them I need 2 on, and some of them I just need the 1 on. Katie has given me such a gift. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Katie and Laura. Thank you so much. This is going to give me so many more happy memories of a new home for Sophie and I, and forging ahead and not letting a juvenile and his behavior dictate my journey. It was funny because the other day I'd bought something that was to do with a fundraiser, because the price of it was awesome too. $25 for a Monet print, and the frame is, I don't know, 2 foot by 2 foot. It would fit my Harry Potter cunning cross stitch piece if I had it. You know, it's huge, it's monstrous. It would potentially even fit my Queen of the Sea. In the meantime, I've got a Monet on my wall. Sophie came home and had a look at it, went, oh, Mommy, that's gorgeous. And she was just thrilled to have a picture up on our wall, rather than the beige, maybe, I don't know. But she's spotted it, and she's, you know, she's reflecting on it and that. And yeah, she's appreciating it. And yeah, things like that. So again, at the market, I got one of these free pictures that says family rules and stuff. And it's like, yeah, this is some stuff that I need to know in my heart that he hasn't honored, but I am damn well sure I'm going to honor with her. So anyway, okay, I'll go through those threads off camera. Katie, thank you. Laura, thank you guys so much. I know you were asking where the package was and you were quite anxious about it on the weekend, so it was like, when I saw that it was out for delivery today, I was like, I can't wait to see. And spoilers, like, I've been staying off everyone's Instagram because, oh my goodness, there's so much gorgeous stuff here, and practical. Like, okay, look, I'm drinking tea. I'm actually drinking not tea right now, but I have my Harry Potter, one of my Frogwarts mugs I got to keep because I brought it with me on my weekend away. So I drink tea on a regular basis. I've actually had 2 coffees today just because I don't have to live by his rules. Anyway, these are gorgeous, absolutely stunning. I mean, as always, Forbidden Fibre are absolutely stunning. I have, from the very first thing that I have ever got from Forbidden Fibre, the Harry Potter Christmas knitting, where I knitted the cowl with the Harry Potter pieces. Then I got the second year, and then I got the Bridgerton and all of that kind of thing. All of that's going to come back to me eventually, I hope. Always loved Forbidden Fibre, and you know what they've got on offer there. Did I read out? I did read out what, but it didn't say which name. Yeah. The scissors is super practical. The needle minder is just gorgeous. I love the old heritage stuff, and I've got a stainless steel fridge, so my needle minders may go on there until I get a baking tray, and then I put them on display somewhere nearer to me where I stitch. This is the wrong time of year, but it's going in the garden, and the dog will probably dig it up. He's a pest. Anyway, what else? The little scissors. Yeah, I mean, you can never have too many scissors, seriously. And these are cute. They're yellow. I actually have a scissors that I stick on a magnet on my magnifying light. I had actually super glued the magnet to the light, but the super glue failed. So it's just one of those long bar magnets. If you've got one handy and you've got something metal that's nearby when you stitch, stick it on your light, then you can just click your scissors onto it. We were talking about this the other day, about having somewhere to put your scissors. So if you've got metal scissors like this, you can attach them on the metal, or stick a magnet on your scissors to then click onto the metal bit, so it's always handy. Up to you. So this is just a sewing scissors that came with one of my, you know, supermarket kind of sewing kits. The pattern and the sticker project thingies are gorgeous. The artwork is just stunning on that. The fabric, the purple, wow. And look, yeah, as I said, this is going to be hanging in the sunshine, and it's going to be reflecting, and I'm going to see it every single day. And I love the stuff that I have from the Black Needle Society. The box is going to go up on display, up on the top shelf, just because I like the boxes. It's just me. The mug is going to get gently washed, and I will use it for my teas. And you guys are like sisters to me now. It's I think I've been with the Black Needle Society for the last 2 years, 2.5. I've got 2 nice list boxes. No, it must be a year and a half, 18 months maybe. I was a rep for them last year and again this year. It's probably been a year and a half-ish, maybe a little bit longer now. since I've been getting the boxes, and oh my giddy aunt, I can't even remember what the first box was. Pirates was one of them, and seriously, they've just been getting better and better and better as you go. If you need to, put your name on the wait list and get on it. I think they've caught up until February this year, so the wait list is not that long anymore. So please, if you're interested, get on board. You can always go on to the vault and buy older stuff that has been released in the past. They go quick for the hot items. They go really quick. So things like this dragonfly in bag, it's going to be gone like in next to no time. But some of the smaller things, you'll be able to get hold of your snail, you'll be able to get hold of the old snail patterns, things like that that will get released as time goes on. Once they're no longer exclusive to those boxes, Katie then releases the patterns as well. So go and check them out. Check out the Instagram tag. The Instagram tag on this one actually features Lit Stitcher, stitched by Liz, who's up in Melbourne, I think. I'm sure she's Melbourne. And you two more. Liz made pot pancakes out of one of the pancake and waffle mix. Oh, I didn't use mine yet. Anyway, the dates on these have all released. So April 11 to 18. If you want, you have to get your pictures in by April 30th to get in with a chance to win your photo as an entry, and you get a $25 Etsy gift card, which will get you all kinds of amazing patterns or anything, needle minders, anything in there. Garden Life Stitching BNS is the hashtag. Garden Life Stitching BNS. So go and check out those. You'll probably get a few hundred coming through. I'm going to go take my pictures and I'm going to upload those as well. And then I'm going to just absorb the generosity of these gorgeous humans in my world and in Sophie's world. And yeah, I will see you next time. With my whip projects, I will do a video showing you everything that I've got on hand and a couple of other things that I've just got recently that I would like to show you. And yeah, I will see you around on the tubes. Bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.